Hi, this is Dusty. Today I just want to make a video on how to create a very strong character. As you can see, I have two level 40 characters. My initial one where I just tested around everything, and my second one where I went to perfect my build. So let's get started. First thing to note is that in order to get very strong, you do need some things like getting these moonstone extractors. This is probably one of the first items you want to get, and this, well, these are third. You want these potions. The second and the next few are these. You want the planters. So you want to start with the mediums, then the large, then the small. My recommendations are the 2 small planters, 2 mediums, and 3 large. When you do use the medium planters, I suggest adding fertilizer to them. So, even though there are 6 planters, you could get 12. You could restock a full 12 just by adding fertilizer after you extracted a few. So, there's 6 of these tarantula plants and 6 of these cabbages. Perfect for getting a full stock of 12 uses. And these 3 chopping plants is actually all you need for potion making purposes. Free potions are always nice. But if you want to get very strong in the game, you do need to get to the point where you get access to the loot. In order to get very strong, as you can see, I'm running all legendary gear. But the most important ones to get legendary are gloves, the scarf, and the cloak. These offer you the offense chance, as you see. You want to constantly upgrade these. Well, not upgrade, but update these equipment as you level up. How should I put this? Well, let's just leave it at that for now. But the equipment that you don't need to update all the time as you level up are the defense slots, which are the face wear, the hat, and the inner clothing. Like, while upgrading the gloves, scarf, and robes aren't all that important, it's actually nice to upgrade the glasses, hat, and inner clothing, since upgrading those 3 pieces actually offers you more offense. So that's why you don't need to update these 3 slots as much. Also, for every single piece of equipment, I'm running the concentration trait. These traits can drop from any of the bandit camps, and they're pretty random. So if you go, just do every single bandit camp that you run through as soon as you get the loom, so you could get yourself that concentration trait. But when you first get the loom, it's highly recommended that you get the Kneazle fur and deer claw feathers. Also, it's nice to and you also want to grab Dauber Knoll feathers and Mooncalf, I believe. Yeah, Mooncalf to upgrade your equipment to get more offense out of your equipment. Anyways, let me go get to a battle arena so I can show you how much damage I can actually do. Okay, first, I just want to show you that I am on hard difficulty. And let's go over the talents that I recommend. The room requirements talents are among the strongest you can get. I recommend every one of these except for the invisibility potion. These are also among the most important. The core skills. The ones I don't recommend getting are the Swift. I mean, crawling onto things a bit faster is nice, but you're not going to need this most of the time. Same with this. Although releasing 2 Stupidos while getting a perfect block is nice, later on in the game, you're not going to get too many opportunities to block, since enemies are either going to die too fast, or if you're getting this off more often than you think, then you're playing way too passively. That or you're too weak. So that and this, mostly pointless later on in the game, especially when you're strong. This I recommend getting very soon, or as soon as possible. When combined with plants, this is one of the strongest sneak combinations in the game. Well, you'll see later on. For the dark arts, I recommend... I still have one more talent point, so I'm going to put it on here. But do understand that Avada Kedavra is only good if your character is weak, doesn't do a lot of damage, or are playing way too passively. So it's sort of a nice spell early on, but when you get really late in the game, when you get very powerful, this is pretty useless. So this is nice, but eventually this is going to be a bit too weak, since you're going to kill enemies way faster than making use out of this. But it's nice to have early on. Well, this is very useful early on in the game, before you have access to the loom. So, and every one of these also nice. As for spells, most of these are pointless, or not necessary. The only 2 necessary ones are Confringo and Incendio, because you are going to have to deal with spiders and those undead. So these 2 are very useful against those enemies. With that, let's get started. We're in the arena. I'm just going to show how powerful plants can be. very short work of those enemies.
We're gonna die, are we? Still down! I should have been your death!
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombard! Defender! Levioso!
You won't get away with that.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Ain't that too many? Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender!
Not quite. Such arrogance.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
Oh, we human.
Ranrock has fooled you all to your demise.
As you can see, those talents in play. It's a very strong combination. So... But as you're leveling, you do want to build as much of these maximum potions as you can. The best place to farm these are at the coastline north of Hogwarts. So from here to here, it's easier if you do it at night, but it's not necessary. Doing it at night just makes it easier to spot, since it sticks out a bit more.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue powder.
So let's head south.
Revelio.
So along the water lines. It's just very useful for maximum potions. Maximum potions also allow you to use any spell to get past barriers, so especially with the talent points. That's why you want to grab these as soon as you pick up a broom. And then you also want to head for places with spiders, because you want spider fangs.
Revelio.
Spiders are mostly weak to fire, but when you're strong enough, you don't even need fire. You just grab the mandrake and just kill them outright.
A castle. Must have been quite stately in its time.
Let's see if there's spiders there.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio.
Right, if you set them on fire, they take a little bit longer to die. But, ooh, that one. That was zero. Oh well.
Confringo!
I must have come here recently. Oh. Yeah, I didn't come here way too recently. So let's look for another spider den. Let's see, there should be 2 spider dens around here. But yes, you want to pick up as many spider
nice to
fangs and
see you,
those
my
leeches
young
as you
friend.
can. So, like, mostly when you're strong enough, mandrakes are good enough to kill the spiders by themselves. But for bigger spiders, you just need a tiny bit more.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda!
And mandrakes, if you just don't want to do
Confringo! Bombarda! Defendo! Revelio!
You get quite a few spider fangs from these enemies, so which are very useful for Maxima potions. Maxima potions nearly double, no, about triple your damage. So even without Maxima potions, let's look for a few enemies just to showcase how effective Maxima potions are. That's a normal hit. Without it, 240 something. With it, 729, nearly tripled. So that's why you want to build as many maximum potions as you can, as it goes right through barriers and triples your damage for quite a bit. As you can see, it's still lasted up to now, so a good 20 seconds of triple damage. And that's all I have for now. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.